Hello, I hope you're having a great day. I always start my videos in the morning when I haven't seen the sunlight yet. I even put on a hat today. I kind of thought it might be a cleanup type of day, and my eyes have been getting like burnt from the sun. I don't know, I don't know. I thought it was makeup, so I threw all my makeup away, got new, and it's still happening. Maybe I'm just allergic to it. But I thought maybe I'd try a hat today. So I'm coming out to look at the tulips. They're coming up nicely. Looks like something's been nibbling on my tulips. It's probably a rabbit. But they are getting bigger. Those are starting to pop up. They have really pretty, like pink, variegated looking leaves on them. Those are pretty. And then here's a row, and back there it looks like there's even some popping up. So yay. These kind of got smushed a little bit, but they might be just kind of a different variety with a different leaf structure too. So excited to see these in bloom. Well, it's super windy out today, so I'm not going to do a lot of talking, but I did get a packet of cress, and they say it's really good for pond water and just good for the pond in general. And so I was thinking of just maybe sprinkling it on the border and seeing if it would grow. I don't know if it will or not, but it said direct seed. We are going to get more rain, so I don't know what's going to happen, but I think I'm just going to take and sprinkle some along the border of this pond. It's good to eat. People can eat it. Wildlife can eat it. It's great for your pond water, and we'll see if it grows. I don't have my tripod, so it's kind of hard to take a video. I don't want to drop my phone in this mud. You're supposed to put it a 1/4 inch down, but it might get stumped on. It might grow. I'm just going to kind of go along here. I'll show you in a minute and sprinkle as much as I can. So I'm just going to kind of go in this muddy area and just kind of sprinkle it right in here in the corner of this pond. And we'll see how the water looks next to it. Maybe it'll look better. We'll see. So windy today. Makes it colder. It looks like a beautiful day though. I'll give you a screenshot. Doesn't it just look so blue and beautiful and clear? Okay, so the wind is blowing northeast. So I think the house kind of is blocking it. There's a little bit of wind coming through here, but I'm gonna go ahead and line up my plants in front of the house to harden them off. Okay, so the first day I had them in the sun for an hour, and then yesterday I had them in for 4 hours, but it was really cloudy. So they didn't get that much sun yesterday, even though they were out for so long. Today it's quite a bit of sun. Let's see. And it's 9:44. So I'll probably leave them out. I usually go home for lunch, so I'll probably just leave them out until about 11:30 and let them get some sun. And hope they don't get whipped by the wind. Maybe I should scoot those snapdragons back a bit. They're really blowing. Only the strongest survive. You guys are looking kind of weak on the edge here. So I popped inside because it's so windy out. Even with a microphone, I think it'd be horrible. So I think I'm gonna go down by that little bridge that I made on the dog park, and I'm gonna just try to maybe clean that up a little bit with the weed eater to get some of the brush out of the way. And then from there, I can do more cleanup when it dries out. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna pull this car. It's easy downhill. It's not so fun going back. Oh, the sun, the glorious sun. It feels so good. Where there isn't wind. When there's wind, it's not as nice. So walking through what's soon to be my flower field. My next 1/4 acre split between 2 pieces. And over there's my other 1/4 acre. I'm headed down here to see what I can do around this dog park bridge. It's kind of a mess, but we'll see. Now I have a decision to make. I could either start on this side of the bridge or I could start on that side of the bridge. I've been thinking it would be nice to come across this bridge and then cut through that area on up. It's just a little bit shorter, but I don't know. So this ditch kind of just has a lot of just like cement and different stuff in it. But I'd like to clean it up and maybe hide it with flowers, because along here we'll get a lot of sun. So we'll see. I think I'll just get to work. It's on the road to looking better. Yay! And there's like a little tunnel pathway there. Maybe I can clean it up and it'll be like a nice little path. Well, my camera died. So I'm going to try to do just a little quick walkthrough. I got a lot of the bad brush out of there. I did leave some of these trees. There's one small red bud. I don't know if that other bigger one is. I wasn't real sure about those two. Probably the one closest to the oak tree could come down. But I don't know if it needs to. Passageway up to the shooting range picnic table. I did find an old fence. I got it all out of there. It should be easy to throw in the truck when I can bring it down here. And I made it to right here, which is what you can tell. This is just kind of how this whole ditch looks. And that multiflora rose is no joke. I got about half of that bush out. My feet were getting soaking wet because it's all wet in the ditch, but I thought I did a pretty good job for today. I think this is where it was set up last time. So it's kind of cleared up. Those trees can breathe. And hopefully I can just zoom around here on my lawnmower. It shouldn't take that long. The rest of the field is done with a big tractor. They just can't get under the big oak trees or close up to the ditch. So I'm hoping this will be part of the dog park. That way I can come in here close and then turn around and go back. And hopefully not have to mow that part over there this year. It gets pretty wet down there. But the hollyhocks aren't really something that you sell to anyone, but I have a bunch of them. Like I threw some seeds in and they took off. So I think I'm gonna flank that because it gets sunlight all day, and it'll just kind of like be some hollyhocks in front of that ditch instead of all of that like multiflora rose and stuff. And I'm hoping the hollyhocks like take over and keep that stuff out because they're a lot prettier. The birds love them and they're not so vicious. Dang. I think I have thorns all over me. Anyway, sorry that the video died, but it's probably okay. Seeing me in fast motion isn't that great. I think you get the idea. I'll try to do a side-by-side, but I think that calls it a day. I hope everybody's having a great day, and I'll see you next time.